Oh shit, what's going on? What's going on, honey? Welcome back to the channel. It is a new year. We made it, bitch. We made it. It is 2017, my first video of the new year. And y'all, it's good to see y'all. How the hell y'all doing? Child, the devil thought he had us. All but a RHOA, in the words of Curtis Payne from the House of Pain. It is so good to just be able to come on and, click this damn record button again over here in this corner. Child, in a whole new year, in a whole new space, this is a whole nother opportunity for each and every one of us to do it again. And I am so glad to still be here amongst the living and amongst the successful here on YouTube. I appreciate all of my supporters. Y'all are my extended family. Y'all are my love things, child. And, child, look, I'm behind on these videos because, bitch, I started supporting Saturday night, honey. And by the time that ball dropped in New York and Mariah was fucking up that damn song, I was twisted little motherfucker. I'm just not starting to get my mojo back. So I'm going to do everything I can to try to catch up. I know how Han comes back on tonight. I'm ready to talk about this shit because, we've been waiting a minute to find out exactly how Veronica finna spin all of this shit because old girl done killed DA girl, honey. But, going into 2017, I want to say before I get into this review of the Real Housewives of Atlanta that whatever happened in 2016, leave that shit in the rear view. We're in 2017 now. Whatever it is that you want to do with your life, I encourage you to do it. Don't never let nobody tell you that you are not a talent or you're not gifted in some kind of way. Because, bitch, we all got a talent and we all got purpose. Who would ever thought sitting down here talking shit and swallowing spit would lead to some of the opportunities that have, crept across my email in the last couple of weeks to, a few months, okay? We don't know where we're destined to go. When I clicked this camera on almost 2 years ago, I was just expecting to get off my chest what the fuck I wanted to get off my chest and kill my ass. I didn't expect none of the experiences that I've had to have ever happened. And whether they were good experiences or bad experiences, what I carry from that is a lesson in each one of those experiences. And I am in a good place as a result thereof. I'm finally able to do me my way. I'm good the way I am. I am happy within myself. I'm happy with the growth of my channel. I'm happy with my subscribers. I'm happy with the fact that a little old bitty me, who nobody probably ever thought would ever amount to a motherfucking thing down here on YouTube, somebody felt like I was worthy. And the beauty of it all is, when I was in the midst of my storm is when the people started paying attention to me. And it was the way that I weathered that storm is the reason why I can sit here and say doors are opening back, and I'm just totally blessed. So going into your 2017, be encouraged, my brothers and my sisters that watch my channel. Whatever the hell it is you want to do, go for it. We only have one life to live. We know not the day nor the hour that our time here will be up. And wouldn't it just be a waste of life for you to have always wanted to do something and you never did it because people told you that they didn't feel that you could do it, or you didn't step out on faith out of fear? The depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. That is something that I live, that is something I learned, and that is something that I intend to pass on 2017 as I continue my climb to get to the next level of what this is all going to be for me. I don't care anything about anything negative that was ever said about me. I left that shit in the rear view of 2016. I don't care nothing about that. I am the best that I know, and everybody who mentions me in a negative way, all you're doing is actually elevating me. And I thank you for that. Even though it was what you meant for harm, God turned into good, I still thank each and every person who made my life hard during 2016, because you made me find out just how strong I really was. So I leave it in the rear view. I wish everybody prosperity and happiness going into this year. I plan on balling till I fall, bitch, okay? So let's talk about these Real Housewives of Atlanta right quick so we can get that shit out the way, because I got multiple videos to do today. Now we're going to start this episode off. It's episode 8 of the season 9 entitled Bosom Buddy. Cynthia is going to get maintenance checkup on her implants that she got 10 years prior. She has with her at that moment Candy and Kenya. And she informs them that the other ladies would be coming. Now, Candy says she hope it don't be too awkward, and that's when she went on to tell Kenya and Cynthia what had transpired the day before with her and Phaedra when they had to meet up at the table, saying that Mama Joyce's antics was, kind of unnecessary at best at that taste testing event they had. Now, Cynthia say Mama Joyce did say about 25 times, and then Bravo, they missed it. They gave us a clip of her saying that, Drama was going to blow for Phaedra to fuck up because he was tired of being effed up. You know what I'm saying? Effed over anyway. Child, this is the only place in America, I do believe, where you have summer, winter, spring, and fall all in the same goddamn week. And then when you open up your door, shit they ain't been able to fly because it's been cold as fuck, hot as fuck. Now they want to fly and you can't even get no fresh air. Girl, we go through it down here in the trailer park. I'm telling you, better, we go through it. But anyway, Cynthia say, Candace say she said everything she ever wanted to say, including that telling her about herself. She was not sad or upset that Apollo was leaving. She, in fact, was ready for him to go because she was dating somebody else. And Kenya say she is enjoying every bit of this tea that Candy is spilling because, see, it's not really tea. It's Maxwell House. It's good to the very last drop. And I'm sure that if I was in Kenya's position and I'm hearing some disparaging information about a hoe that made my life hell for a while, I might sit there and be intrigued as well. So I can't knock her for that, okay? Then you got Sheree and Portia. They arrived and, they got damn near the same hair. And Portia talking about telling the ladies about Dr. J, aka Dr. Curve. See, he is the premier booty plastic surgeon in Atlanta, apparently. Everybody's got these huge donkey butts, maybe like Dime Piece and people like that. They might have went to Dr. Curve and he gave them the hookup, okay? Now, Phaedra come in now as they talking, and Phaedra, y'all know she not finna let you see her sweat. She kind to everybody. She said, baby, she a Southern Belle. She can be cool with everybody, including Candy, because she gave her ass a hug. Now, Phaedra needs some, child, because Cynthia explaining that she just getting her shit checked out, and she mentioned that Phaedra likes her breasts, and Phaedra quickly added, yes, I do. I'm ready to see them, Let me find out, child, some bulldaggery going on the set of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, but that ain't my business. Now, somebody come from the back, tell Cynthia to come on through. And Cynthia asked, can the girls come with her? Of course they can, because y'all hear the film. So they go back there, and we see, we get a Cynthia saying that, she don't got no problem with the girl seeing her breasts. Last time it was involuntarily, and then you get the clip of when they was on the boat and the wind was blowing and her titty popped out. She said, well, this time she's voluntarily showing the ladies. So they go back there and they playing with the implants, child. You got booby implants, you got booty implants, all of that there, And I'm like, oh, okay. And then for a little minute there was a little shade between Portia and Kenya, because she said that Kenya had implants in her titties, and she told her girl, worry about that doctor that do them butt implants. Now, I thought it was going to get ugly, but it was some simple little harmless kiki, and they kept it cute, and I appreciate that. Okay? Now, here comes Dr. J up in there, and she explained, I'm just trying to make sure everything is straight with the breast. It's been 10 years, and she want to make sure that, it ain't nothing wrong. And she challenged him to tell her which of the ladies in the group had implants. Candy say at least 4 of them do. Kenya said no when he said she had implants. Kenya, of course, denied it. And Portia said, first step in admitting you had a botched job in confessionals is to confront it face to face. Kenya told Portia stick to her doctor and them booty implants. That's when they had that little exchange, you know what I'm saying? They kept it cute. I don't give a shit. Well, Cynthia finally reveals the breasts, and of course the ladies are excited, especially Phaedra. And like I said, I felt like it was a little too much excitement, but Dr. Kerr say he looked at them and he told her one of her nipples is a little harder than the other, but that's kind of normal, and over time it may become bothersome and she would have to return to get, probably get that situation taken care of. But right now it's not a rush, which is good to Cynthia's ear, because she just purchased some lakefront property now, so she gonna be fine. Now let's go to Sheree house, because she waiting on Michelle, the interior designer, to come through. And she talking about, unless you are a college student, you shouldn't have IKEA furniture in your house. Well, Sheree, bitch, let me get you together. See, I got IKEA furniture. And I don't have no problem admitting that shit, bitch. Again, the depth of my struggle will determine the height of my success. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't got no problem with that IKEA furniture, because I live what we call within my means. I balls on a budget. Bitch, if you balled on a budget, that house would not have taken you 37.3 years to put that motherfucker up and get some motherfucking furniture up in there. But see, you want to live above your means, and that's the reason why you have had such a delay. You tell us that you already $100,000 over in debt, over the budget, but yet you sitting here talking to this man about all this high ass furniture. Okay, I didn't get that. Like I said, if you live within your means, you will find that you are a lot happier of a person. I am not going to proclaim or try to live above my means ever again in my life, because living above my means is what really just, kind of caused me to really have more problems than a little. And we're going to talk about bitches that do that shit when we talk about Married to Medicine, because Toya got that very same problem. It don't matter what you had once upon a time. Sometime in life things change, and when your income change, shows that your lifestyle. But see, you should never get so comfortable in a lifestyle that you're unwilling to change when that change is necessary. That is why it's taken her 37.8 years to get her damn house together. Okay? Now, he told her they can get that shit done within 5 weeks. That's good for her, because she want the basics done in 5 weeks, so in 2 months she'll be prepared to have her housewarming party. Bitch, who are you inviting, Barack and Michelle? And even then, I wouldn't be, no. But okay. Anyway, we have the next scene where Mama Joyce, Candy, and Baby Ace is going to see this jeweler about buying some diamond earrings for Riley. Her 14th birthday is coming up. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, my recall ain't as good as a former friend of mine, but it's good. Bitch, I'm telling you, either they going along with the story that was already told, or this girl got her Benjamin Button backwards, because this girl look old as fuck. I just don't believe she's 14, but if that's what y'all gonna say, then we gonna go on with it. The sales associate leave them to look at the selection she presented to them so that they can make their decision. Basically, get the fuck out the way so Mama Joyce and Candy can have this damn conversation about her going to dinner with Phaedra. And Candy say she wanted to talk to Mama Joyce about it. She's saying that, Phaedra was upset about what Mama Joyce was saying down there at the table about Drama wanting to blow Phaedra the fuck up, and she felt it wasn't cool. And Mama Joyce said, but it was true. Candace says it's more. She tells Mama Joyce that Phaedra was happy when Apollo was about to go to jail, and that she was talking to someone new and planning to marry somebody in the next year. She said everything she ever wanted to say to Phaedra's face. Mama Joyce said good, because she now see that you not taking her bullshit. She know I'm not finna take her bullshit. And now she can probably just go on by her life and leave you the fuck alone. Y'all already know how I feel about that friends talking on friends' business when their relationship end. So we not going to even touch on that no more. I said what I said, Nene Lease. Now, Candace say that she told Riley her daddy reached out. She told Riley her daddy reached out. She didn't tell him that it didn't go so well, but she did tell her that he was interested in co-parenting. And we get a clip of Candy kind of encouraging Riley to reach back out to Bly. But Riley says she realized that he helped create her, but he's just a birth giver, not a father. I said, come through, little smart ass girl, birth giver. I never heard of that one before, but I might use the shit. Candace say, tell Mama Joyce she don't know what to do, because she want Riley to have her, have her one-on-one with her dad without her being there possibly. Mama Joy said that's fine, but just let Riley be the one that sets the terms and conditions of them being able to meet up. And I kind of agree with her on that. At 14, he just not trying to come in. She got to be comfortable, okay? Now, Candace say she gonna see if Riley would like to go to dinner with him since her birthday coming up and his is the day after. Mama Joyce said yeah, and ask him if he can have that check ready when they meet. Mama Joyce bought them coins, we can clearly see that. Now, Cynthia is encouraging Noel to keep her relationship with Peter. So she called Peter and they meet up for this kind of, I don't know, some type of yoga where you're sweating the hell out of, to death. But that kind of look like some shit I might want to try to check into. You know, when them checks start cleaning, I might have chicken or something like that because they look very relaxing. Afterwards, she and Peter talking. Basically, Noel is like, no one thought about how I would be affected. I understand that you guys are no longer going to be together, but for 8 years you were a very, prominent figure in my life, and we built a relationship. And just because you and my mom broke up, it's not cool that you and I don't have the same relationship. And it's kind of awkward for me to call you because Peter told her she could call him. He said it's kind of awkward for her to call because she not crazy. She know that Peter not really feeling this divorce thing, so she don't really know how to reach out to him. And he mentioned that she was the face of cargo, that he saw that on Instagram, which gave her even more power in that conversation when she told him, it's a shame you were able to hear that on Instagram and not able to hear that from me directly. Bottom line, she don't want to lose her relationship with Peter, and I can understand that because he has been in her life since she was a little bitty girl, and now that her mom and him are going their separate ways, that don't mean that whatever they build should die. And Peter assured her that when he comes to ATL, he will be coming to see her and that he will stay in touch with her. And I hope that they do that. I want to see them continue to have a relationship, And I always give a bitch props when they do it. Peter was looking very tasty in that damn that scene. He was a little sweaty, but that man got some pretty black skin, and he is a nice looking little. I like his voice, child. I said, "Oh, Peter, child, you almost made me flab, but you ain't got me yet. You ain't got me yet, you miss ass." Anyway, Shamia and Portia go to this place. According to Portia, she been hearing about these yoni eggs. Yoni eggs is them little eggs you insert into your vaginal area, and you basically grip them and do different exercises, and that's supposed to be what tightens that shit back up for you. You know what I'm saying? I guess it really help women who have a lot of traffic through there. So, they there, and her and Shamia is doing it, and the lady explains that, it's good for fertility. It also enhances your sex life. She say that now that her and Todd is actually working on trying to be a couple, it is going to eventually come a time where they ready to do the nasty, and she want to make sure her JJ is on point. Girl, if you got, okay, I'm leaving alone. I ain't going to do that this time, okay? Anyway, the instructions showing them different exercises and helping them get the full effect of the eggs. And child, they look like they both was having orgasms doing the shit. I guess it felt that good. Okay, girl, go ahead on the egg. Now, let me stop being a hater. I might even try this shit one day. But see, I ain't got no whole lot of traffic through. And, my shit, okay. Anyway, Sheree come in and she like, what the hell? Y'all face down, ass up. What the hell kind of shit going on? Well, they explain to her what it is, and because she is on her monthly, she is unable to participate. But Shamia and Portia enjoyed them damn eggs to the fullest, child. I said, Now, of course, Sheree is obviously the mess keeper, or, the pigeon carrier in this show, because she brings up Candy and Phaedra. And because Portia says she need to invite them she said that because Portia says she's going to invite them next time. I'm assuming Sheree's job, like I said, is to be the mess, the bearer of the mess, okay, or to get it started. She said Candy said Phaedra was messing around with Apollo before he left, and Candy confronted Phaedra at their little dinner about that. Portia, of course, is feeling some kind of way because Phaedra is her friend, and she says she hate that conversation didn't stay right there between Candy and Phaedra. Shouldn't have never went nowhere. And then Shamia chimed in that when she was married, Phaedra tried to holler at her man. Now, Portia standing there looking at all this shit, and she really not here for that, because that's what a real friend do. When you a real friend to a bitch, it's not cool for you to sit there. I don't care if it is your good Jude that's talking about your friend. You're not gonna feel impaired. You're not gonna want to laugh about that shit, and you're not gonna want to really have nothing to do with that. You're not gonna want to talk about it, period. And that's pretty much what Portia was telling them. Now, Shamil told one event where Phaedra was kind of supposedly trying to show her assets or get them close to her husband, and then she said another event where she claimed Phaedra said to her ex-husband that he can't believe that he married Shamil and now didn't get serious with her. And Shamil said if you can do something like that, she don't put nothing past you. Again, Portia is Phaedra's friend, and because she said that, they talking but they talking about a specific rumor. And if you're best friends, you should, whatever y'all have going on should stay between y'all. It should never hit the streets. And because Candy is going back telling Sheree, and now she got Shamia involved in it because she got little bits and pieces of it, she feel like that's unwarranted. And, it's not gonna end well, and she ain't lying. It ain't gonna end well, because it ain't end well at the end of this episode. It ain't gonna end well, period. Now, next thing we see is Candy, Todd, Baby Ace, and Mama Jean Joy singing happy birthday to Riley as she received her cake. They eating cake and dapping, baby. They eating cake and dapping, okay? She gets the gifts, which is a beautiful necklace Todd gave her, and them beautiful earrings that Candy gave her. And of course, Candy gotta let us know we just gave a 14-year-old over $5,000 worth of motherfucking jewelry. And I'm like this about it. If you can, hey, it ain't tricking if you got it, bitch. If you can do that for your child, I ain't mad at you. Do that shit, Candy. Now, Kayla coming down. She's saying happy birthday as well. Riley says Block called and wanted to wished her a happy birthday and wanted to see her, but she don't know about that because she want Candy to be there. Candy feel like she want her to go and try to have a conversation with the man on her own. Riley saying it's not that easy when you get older. It's awkward. When I was little, it was kind of easier. And they wind up asking Kayla, because if we remember, Kayla actually met Todd later on in life. He wasn't in her life at first. So they asking her how she feel. And what do she feel? Was she feeling awkward and strange when she first met Todd? Or did it just flow naturally? And Kayla basically said that, Riley got to learn how to be comfortable with him. She's comfortable with Candy. That's the reason why she's able to open up and have a conversation with Candy. And until she reaches that comfortability level with her father, then it's going to always be awkward. And so Candy says she going to go head on and have her daughter back and go there with her. Now, Mama Joy said, if your mama don't go, your mama will. Candy said, no. And I don't blame you, Candy. No. Now, Phaedra, Portia, and Sheree meet up. And they small talk to include telling her about the yoni eggs. And, of course, Phaedra really interested. I told you she need to get some. Portia say new info came up during that little meeting, too, and says that Sheree told her that Candy said that she was being fake and phony, and that Phaedra was already dating somebody else when she was waiting on Apollo to go to jail. Phaedra says she don't know why Candy's so upset with her, but she needs to, and she's sick. And she said she tired of her, she didn't say she tired of shit. She don't know why Candy upset, and she be sick, and her homemade thug called her employees on her, and now she's discussing what they talked about at that event, and now the shit just starting to come off as malicious, and I guess in a sense it is. Then it turned into what Shamia said about Phaedra trying to get at her husband, and Portia say the thing is whatever happened during Candy and Phaedra meeting should have remained there, but it's traveled. Even Shamir in on it now. Phaedra was saying that Shamir is rumored to be sleeping with people's husbands, so that's neither here nor there. And Phaedra spilled tea that Shamir probably is fucking around with Candy and Todd. Child, Sheree was like, you lying. She's not. And all Portia could say is, that she is pretty close to both of them. Portia just want that shit to end, and me too. Well, at Cynthia's new house, she done brought her mama and Mal, and you know her mama Barbara and Mal to see the house. They impressed with the shit. It just so happens to be Cynthia's 6-year anniversary. They back there in the, you know, on the deck of the damn lake having some champagne Noel done brought to them, and you know she just saying that she, you know, she wants to just move forward with her life, do her thing. She said that Noel and Peter had talked, and you know that she had that their bond won't end because the marriage is ending. And I was here for that. That's right, girl. That's right. Don't want no bad shit to go on. Next, we see Sheree, Portia, and Candy meet up. See, Portia say Sheree has dropped a lot of info from Candy, and she's not gonna be fake and act like it's okay. She gonna talk to her. Another messy drama scene is what we in for. Now, Portia say the meeting is her standing up to Candy, who she refers to as a bully, and confronting her and things she said to Sheree about not just her, but Phaedra as well. Candy arrives, and of course, they do the fake salutations like they always do, and a little baby talk about Ace getting another teeth, and then Candy is asked her what's up. Sheree said, well, at the taste testing, she brought up blocking Portia date, and Portia chimed in saying that Candy had assumed that she had sex with Block, and Candy said, well, actually, I said y'all kicked it, and of course, Bravo missed it. They played that clip of her saying that that's all that Candy really said was they kicked it, but Candy went on to say, at the end of the day, y'all did have sex. It's not that big of a deal. I don't care. Then Sheree brought up Phaedra, and they meeting, and Sheree said Portia felt Candy shouldn't have talked Phaedra business to anyone since they were once best friends. Portia then chimes in. She says she just felt they should have stayed where they talked about it at, and she's saying Phaedra cheated, and Candy quickly chimed in that she didn't say that the girl cheated. She said she was talking to other men, and while she was still waiting on Apollo to carry his ass on and do what he got to do down at the jailhouse. Portia say that's the same thing. At least, you know, that's the insinuation that people will take from that, because you was her best friend. Candy say, was, I ain't a friend. Portia say, well, you was her friend. Portia said she never heard Phaedra say anything below the belt toward Candy. And Candy said, do you even tell her how below the belt she is when she's running me and my family down behind closed doors? Again, Portia is saying that she didn't never know nothing about that. Candy said Phaedra, the real reason why she fed up with Phaedra is because Phaedra went round behind her back telling people not to work with her and Todd. And to her, that's hidden below the belt. She said it might not be on some husband shit, but it's on some fuck with the bottom line money. Shit, and everybody know Candy give a fuck about that. And I said, I know that's right, bitch. I know that's right. Now, Candy, I agreed with you there. Shit, bitch, anything that fuck with the bottom line, it's gonna cause me a problem. Candy say that if Phaedra did that to Portia, she wouldn't let her get away with it. She'd have been and let her have it. Portia says she never heard her say anything like that about Candy. Baby, Candy said to Portia, you knew that she was seeing another man. It even said that you took the picture that she sent to Mr. Chocolate. Basically, she put Portia on the motherfucking line, and Portia was basically saying, I ain't finna talk. Now, I'm gonna admit, I don't do Portia, but I understand what Portia's saying. Well, I don't give a fuck. Bitch, when y'all friends, whatever go on should stay there between the two of y'all. It should not get out. However, in lieu of understanding now that why Candy going the fuck off, I can see why she doing it. Still, for me personally, I wouldn't have done it, but I can't drag Candy because this bitch was fucking with your bottom line, and when you fuck with a whole bottom line, you deserve to get whatever come to you. That's basically all it was. Look, she put Portia on the line. Portia wouldn't bite, you wouldn't say nothing, and Candy say she ain't had time for the shit. She got up and left, and that was it. That was all, y'all. Like I said, the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys back for another reality review, which will be Married to Medicine. Peace.